What's up, y'all? It's BWADE. We have a Game 7 for the NBA Finals. I am so excited for this one. I'm going to give you 5 of my favorite player props for this game. We're going to walk through all the data. I'm going to explain to you guys why I really like these picks, and we're going to make some money, y'all. So make sure to always bet responsibly. This is still gambling, right? So although I feel great about them, although we've been hitting historically, you still want to bet responsibly. Looking at how we did in Game 6, we hit 4 out of the 5 picks that I gave out. We cashed our 3-man for 11.7x on Underdog. The only pick that we missed was Siakam, blocks and steals, and we just missed it by 1. So we came 1 block or steal away from a sweep. In Game 5, we went 4 for 5. We've been continuously hitting, guys. I do the research. I explained to you why I like these picks, and we've been doing the damn thing. So lock in with us. Also, looking at VIP, these game picks have continued to hit. We went 5 and 2 yesterday, cleared 2.9 units, means I made about $2,900. Guys, if you want to get in VIP, you get all of these DFS picks, additional DFS picks. You get game picks every day that are consistently profitable. There's 2 ways to jump in. You can either use code NBA in the checkout. You're going to get 80% off. It'll cost you $10 for a week of picks. The other option, sign up on one of these apps that I tell you about. Underdog, ParlayPlay. You sign up, use my promo code, make a deposit. Doesn't matter how much you deposit, $5, $100, whatever you want, and then send me a screenshot on Instagram. You can also sign up on any of the apps below in the description. So there's 6 or 7 apps you can sign up on. Most of these are available in every state, so check them out. Sign up, take advantage of the sign up bonus, and get a free week of VIP. Also, I do an autographed jersey giveaway every single month just to say thank you to you guys. This month, we're doing a signed SGA jersey. This thing it's sick. It's an authentic NBA jersey stitched on. The autograph is authenticated by Beckett. Like, this is one of the dopest jerseys I've given away. And all you have to do to be entered is like this video, subscribe to this channel, and drop a comment. Really simple. You'll be entered to win that jersey in the raffle at the end of the month. And every single video that you comment on this month is an additional entry. So keep the comments coming even though you've already done it on one video. Every video you comment on is an additional entry. Alright guys, let's start getting into these picks. So I'm starting out with SGA under 1.5 3-pointers made. And look, he's only hit this in Game 1 of this series. In games 2, 3, and 4, he hit 1 3-pointer, and the last 2 games he didn't hit any 3-pointers. And you'll also see, I'm going to pull it up on Outlier. So when we look head to head against them this season, you'll see, right, these are 2 regular season games, actually 3 regulars. This was last season. These are both regular season games. And then in this series, he started out taking 6, and then it's come down to 4, 3, 4. And now in these last 2 games, he's only taken 3 and 1 3-pointers. He averages, his 3-point percentage is about 36%, right? Against the Pacers, it's 37, so his percentage is the same. They don't defend him any different. But if he's only taking 2, 3, or 4 3-pointers, I don't see him hitting 2 of them, right? The data just tells us that he's going to go under, especially when you look at the fact he only took 1 last game. Now that's also because he didn't play as much. It was a blowout. But the game before, it was a close game. He only took 3. He didn't make any of them. He has to make 2, and he hasn't done that since the first game of this series. So I am fading SGA at 1.5 3-pointers made. And then I'm taking Siakam over 10.5 rebounds and assists. So when you look early in the playoffs, he wasn't hitting this as much. But then when we come to this series, he's hit it in 5 out of 6 games so far. And he's averaging 12.3 rebounds and assists per game in this series. What I really like and what kind of stands out to me is at home, he's averaging 9.5, and he's only hit this in 3 out of 11 home games. But away, he's averaging right about on the dot, 10.4. But he's gone over this in 7 out of 11, including hitting it in 7 out of the last 9, right? He missed it in the first 2, but since that opening series, he's only missed it twice on the road. He's hit it in every road game in this series so far. I like him to keep that trend going. I'm taking Siakam over 10.5 rebounds and assists. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 2.9x for this on ParlayPlay. really like this app. They get their props up early. They have great payouts for two-man entries, and they have a ton of different stat categories for each player that's available. Great promos, and when you sign up using code BWADE, they're going to give you a free $5 to play with. No deposit required. You get that free $5, and then if you do decide to make a deposit, they're going to double that first deposit up to $100. Ideally, you can max it out and get a $105 sign-up bonus. It's free money, y'all, and you get an additional app where you can take advantage of their promos and line chop on it. Jump on that, sign up, make a deposit, send me the screenshot on Instagram, and I'll get you a free week of VIP. You can tail all these picks that we've been cashing on. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed SGA jersey. And whether you're already subscribed or you're a new subscriber, make sure to turn your notifications on so that you know when I post these videos so you can get the most value for these picks right when I post them. Let's get into these next picks. Taking SGA over 1.5 steals. And look, he's hit this in 14 out of 22 playoff games so far. Love that stat. But when we look at him at home, he's only missed it twice. He's hit this in 10 out of 12 home games. When we look away, he's only hit it in 4 out of 10. But on the road, he's hit it almost every game. He's hit it in every home game since the middle of that Nuggets series, right? So the conference finals and now the NBA finals, every home game he's hit this. Last home game, he went into the fourth quarter without any steals. That was one of our picks, and he pulled out 2 steals in the fourth quarter to cash us. I like him to keep this streak going, so I'm taking SGA over 1.5 steals. Then I'm fading Miles Turner at 1.5 3-pointers made. Yo, he hasn't been hitting this. He's only, and I get it, like they can't put this at half a 3-pointer because then it would be over pretty much every game. But he's only gone over this in 6 out of 22 playoff games so far. He hit this in the first game against the Thunder this series, and then he hasn't hit it since. In this series, he's only averaging 0.8 3-pointers per game. He isn't even averaging 1. He needs to hit 2 to get over this. And the amount of 3-pointers, like his volume, has come down. So early in the series, he took 5, 5, 4, 6, right? So he was averaging about 5 3-pointers per game. And now these last 2 games, almost mirroring like what we saw with SGA actually. He only took 2 in game 5, and then in game 6, he only took 3. He needs to hit 2. I just don't see it happening with the volume he's taking, the way that he's shooting, and in these playoffs, history tells us that he is not going to get over this. Then I'm taking Jalen Williams over 9.5 rebounds and assists. He's hit this in 15 out of 22 games so far these playoffs. Going over it pretty consistently, averaging 10.5 rebounds and assists. And when we look at the home and away split, you guys are going to love this. He's hit it every single home game in these playoffs. He hasn't missed it yet. That is just incredible. On the road, he's only hit it in 3 games. He's averaging 9 rebounds and assists. At home, he's averaging 11.7. And I love that he's doing shitty on the road, right? Because that makes it so that the line doesn't come up too much. Because as he hits it at home, you know, they want to raise the line, and then he shits the bed on the road, and so it comes back down. And so these road misses are keeping the line anchored at 9.5. Like this game right here, only putting up 4 rebounds and assists brought the line down. And so I love grabbing this at 9.5. Again, he's hit this every single home playoff game so far. I don't see a reason for it to change now. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 8.7x for this on Underdog. Y'all, Underdog is giving us a 100% profit boost for Game 7 of these NBA Finals. You are not going to get a better promo anywhere. Jump on this. The max you can put on it's $30, but that's still $30 on a slip where you get a double payout. I don't know. I love it. Jump on, take advantage of this stuff. They're giving us 50, 60% profit boosts like every other day. But this 100% profit boost for Game 7 is crazy. When you sign up using code BWADE, they are going to double that first deposit up to $1,000. It's free money. Literally just withdraw some money from a different account, throw it on Underdog using code BWADE. It just doubled. And when you send me that screenshot, I'm going to give you a free week of VIP. You can tail these game picks that have continuously been hitting y'all. 5 and 2 yesterday, cleared 2.9 units. 4 and 2 the day before that. Like, jump on the team, tap in, start winning with us, and then make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed SGA jersey. He may be an NBA champion after this game. So, appreciate y'all. Let's get some money.